Sean Stephanie, was quoted in the New York Times today saying, you can't have it both ways. It says you can't meet your goal to end fossil fuels without ending fracking. What do you say to people like Sean who doubt your denial because they think you want to keep that promise?
Tell the Boilermakers overwhelmingly endorse me, okay? So the Boilermakers Union has endorsed me because I sat down with them in great detail with their leadership exactly what I would do.
Okay. Joe Biden touting his endorsement from the Boilermakers Union in his ABC town hall. The only problem is they didn't endorse him. It's not true. The International Boilermakers Union clearly noted on its website it has not endorsed any candidate in 2020. And the local chapter, the moderator mentioned in his question, in the question, George Stephanopoulos, actually endorsed President Trump. Here to set the record straight, we hope, business manager at that local 154 Boilermakers Union, John Hughes. John, what were you thinking when Joe Biden got out of the question on fracking, which he said over the summer he's going to get rid of, and he used the Boilermakers endorsement as a reason to believe him?
Well, I didn't really know what to think because I knew that there was no endorsement given, so we were quite surprised, and then our phones start blowing up and everybody was calling, so it was quite a surprise.
Yeah, so here's the quote from the Biden spokesperson when he saw the fact that you said this and there was pushback on when reality came in. Said the Boilermakers endorsed Joe Biden twice and have never supported Donald Trump. Over 60 national unions backed Biden, including unions that have never endorsed a presidential candidate before. So in the past, you guys have endorsed him and got confused, maybe?
No, the past election, the International did not endorse anybody. So I don't know where. We have not heard from anybody from the Biden camp this whole election in Pittsburgh.
So tell me what the Boilermakers and what they have to do with fracking.
Well, we have a lot to do with the petrochemical industry, the gas industry, the new cracker plant being built in Beaver County. We have a lot of members working there. A lot of the new gas plants are involved with the fracking. So there's a good future here for our industry, and it's good for the Pittsburgh area.
And that's why some local chapters have endorsed Donald Trump, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Joe Biden has nothing in his green energy plan. The new green plan has nothing for the Boilermakers.
Right.
So we have to do what's best for our members, and you have unanimous support for Donald Trump from the Northeast area section of the states.
And by the way, natural gas burns clean. If you are green oriented, you should embrace natural gas, shouldn't you?
Yes, and the other part is you can't have a green world without fossil fuel. If you look into it, you need fossil fuel to make solar panels. You need fossil fuel for windmills. Fossil fuel is part of everyday life. So to eliminate fossil fuels, I don't think is possible.
Yeah, and when you try to power an electric car, it's usually powered by a coal plant, right?
Yes, that is correct.
So it's amazing. You're not running from clean air and clean water. You're looking to help. But why destroy your industry along the way? Why does it take for people to get through their heads?
Yes, well, I mean, we're Boilermakers, we're outdoorsmen, we're for the environment. We can do it clean. There's carbon capture, sequestration out there, new technologies. If they would just let us do it, our utilities industry, they have done it themselves. They've paid the cost. We have the cleanest right now. We have beat the Paris Accord already. The state of Pennsylvania, we're below all of the emission credits that we need to be already. So if they just leave us alone, leave our industry alone, these are good jobs, sustaining paid jobs. So it's good for this area, it's good for the state of Pennsylvania, and we just don't feel Joe Biden is right for us.
Well, yeah, I mean, he wants to get right back into that accord. It means taxpayer dollars going to go to other countries to build up their plants. It makes no sense, especially when we're running the deficit we are, with hardworking people like you pushing us forward. What made us taking on Saudi Arabia with our oil and gas industry. John, thanks so much for straightening that out. So if Joe Biden uses that, he'll be saying something that is not true. Thanks, John Hughes.
Thank you.
All right, meanwhile, straight ahead. Families who lost loved ones to COVID-19 holding a mock funeral for New York Governor Andrew Cuomo's leadership during the pandemic. Our next guest helped organize it after their father died in a nursing home. They join us live with a message for Governor Cuomo.